Hello, my fellow quarantiners. I have another round of Bible trivia questions for you. I know you can't hardly wait. You can see who's going to win or how good you're going to do. Again, there's going to be a total of 16 points available. The way this works is I'm going to ask you 5 questions that are kid questions, and the ones I have today I think are pretty easy. And then there's a bonus question. And then you have the opportunity to answer it or not. But if you choose to answer it and you get it wrong, you lose 3 points. But if you get it right, you gain 3 points. And I'll do the same thing with some adult questions. And the adult questions, they're fairly easy this time as well. There might be a couple there that will throw you for a loop. But also, I'll ask you a bonus question from the adult questions as well. And if you get it right, you gain 3 points. But if you get it wrong, you lose 3 points. So there's a maximum of 16 points. Now, before I get into the trivia questions, I've just been observing and I noticed that there's no mummies around. And I hope they haven't wiped them out. Okay, I know that wasn't that great of a joke. I guess I'll roll on and we'll continue on with these questions. First 5 questions come from kids' questions. Here's the first one. What miracle food did God provide for the Israelites in the wilderness? Grapes, manna, pomegranates. Number 2. Who said that he needed to see the holes in Jesus' hand and feet in order to believe that he had been resurrected? Was it Thomas, James, or Peter? Number 3. Who deceived Eve in the Garden of Eden? Was it Adam, a frog, or a serpent? Number 4. What was Peter's profession before he became an apostle of Jesus? Was he a tanner, a fisherman, or a brickmaker? Number 5. What did God give Moses when he went up on top of Mount Sinai? Power, the Ten Commandments, or the Ark of the Covenant? Like I said, I think these are pretty easy ones, and hopefully you got all of these right. And so here's the answers. Number 1 is manna. Number 2 is Thomas, or a lot of times called Doubting Thomas. And then number 3 was the serpent. And number 4, Peter was a fisherman. And number 5, the answer is the 10 Commandments. Now here comes the bonus question. Are you up for it? Are you going to take the challenge? Well, here's the question. What were the commandments written on? So what were they written on? You got to get this right, or you're going to end up losing 3 points. But I think you'll probably get it. The answer is stone tablets. All right, now we're going to move on to the adult questions. And so hopefully you'll do well on this, but we'll see. During the 40 years in the wilderness, what part of the Israelites' bodies didn't swell? Was it feet, hands, or lips? Maybe they got some Botox and their lips swelled up. I don't know. We'll see. Number 2. What could be done to a wicked man 40 times but no more? Was it imprisoned, starved, or given 40 lashes? Number 3. Who was anointed by Zadok the priest and Nathan the prophet and reigned as king in Jerusalem for 40 years? Was it Solomon, David, or Absalom? Number 4. Who was 30 when he became king of Israel and reigned for 40 years? Was it Adonijah, Saul, or David? And then number 5, after being miraculously fed by God in the wilderness, who fasted for 40 days? Was it Elijah, Elisha, or Moses? So there's those 5 questions. A couple of those might be kind of challenging for you. I don't know. We'll see. And so now I'm going to give you the answers. Number 1 is feet. Their feet didn't swell, even though they were walking all those miles all over the place. God protected them from having their feet swell. Number 2, given 40 lashes. So they weren't allowed to give them more than 40 lashes? Number 3, the answer is Solomon. So that might have messed you up on that one. And number 4, could have messed this one up as well, but the answer is David. And then finally, number 5, the answer is Elijah. Now, it's easy to get Elisha and Elijah mixed up because their names are similar. But anyway, the answer was Elijah. Now, here comes the bonus question. Are you ready? Are you going to take the challenge? Hope you get it right. Who was Elijah fleeing from? And I don't think this question is really that difficult, but if you don't know it, you don't know it. Who was Elijah fleeing from? The answer is Jezebel. Remember, Jezebel was furious at Elijah for killing all the prophets of Baal. And boy, she wanted him dead. And so he ran off. There you go. There's your bonus questions. And there's all of this trivia questions for today. I hope that you did well. Again, I still like to know how you did in the comments, or if you have any questions about some of the questions that I asked. Some people came up with some pretty good comments about some of the other questions from the last one. If you didn't see it, you can check it out and see how well you do on it. So I hope you have a great day. Stay safe.